What's going on, everyone? Platinum Beast coming at you with another video. Today I am going to be doing my top 5 pieces of silver in my silver stack. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay guys, so I'm doing this video to showcase my top 5 favorite pieces of silver in my silver stack. And I got kind of asked to do this video by none other than the Inefficient Stacker. So I'm going to do this video and I'm going to show you my top 5 pieces in my silver stack. And I'm going to give 3 honorable mentions just like he did. And I also want to shout out rAgtAg Stacking. I don't have his sticker, so I can't show it in the video. But go check out rAgtAg Stacking. He's the first one to kind of put this kind of video idea out there. And you need to go check him and Inefficient Stacker out. If you haven't checked out either of those channels, check both of them out. Tell them I sent you. Show them some love. And let's get into this video. So, it was kind of hard deciding on my top 5 pieces, but I narrowed it down to top 5. So I'm going to give you the top 5 first, and then I'm going to give you 3 honorable mentions that came in real close. So, my number 1 favorite piece in my stack is none other than my Stone Mountain $1/2. Now, Stone Mountain has caused a lot of controversy as of late, and I realize that, and I realize why that is, and I realize that everyone has a different opinion about it. In my opinion, I personally like this coin because it's based off of Stone Mountain, which is somewhat local to where I grew up. And I just have memories of visiting that mountain and monument and everything. And I think it's pretty cool that they made a $1/2 commemorating that monument. And I just think it's pretty cool. You know, I don't have any ties to what the monument represents on a personal basis or a family basis or anything like that. But I just think that the design's really cool. I think the monument's kind of cool, and I just love this piece. I love that it kind of relates to me more than most other people in the country, and I think it's just an epic piece to have. It's a commemorative $1/2 commemorating a monument that is currently on a state park site, and it's just a pretty cool piece. So, whatever your opinion is, I don't hate on anyone if they don't like, you know, that it is what it is. So, that's my number 1 piece. I love that piece. It's my favorite piece in my stack. My number 2 piece is going to be the War in the Pacific, America the Beautiful. So, the reason I like this piece is because I would like to one day go to Guam and just visit there. I think that's a really cool kind of place that is in America that many Americans themselves have never even visited or journeyed out there. I'd like to just go out there and see what's out there. I mean, you can look it up online in photos and things like that, but everybody knows once you visit a place, it's different. At least feels different than what you are able to experience just by looking at photos and videos online. So I would like to visit there one day, visit some of the historical sites there, and just check it out. You know, it's a pretty far away place, and it's a place that not many Americans have traveled to, but it's still America. So I would like to go there one day, and I love this ATB, and I love the design, you know, everything about this one. This one is my favorite of all my ATBs I have. So that's number 2 in the top 5 silver pieces. So, On to number 3. And that would be my 20-ounce poured Scottsdale bar. They call this the Kitkat bar because it looks like a Kitkat. You know, break me off a piece of that Kitkat. That's what this looks like. And this bar is epic. Ever since I've had this bar, I've loved it. I love the design. I like how it's like a long bar and not... The chunky bars, they look cool. But this one I like just because it's long and it's just unique, I think. I think it's very unique. It's, you know, poured silver. And it's poured long ways rather than like in a chunky brick style. It's more long and just different overall. And it's a different weight, you know. Not a lot of bars and stuff and silver pours are 20 ounces. You know, they're either 10, 100, kilos, 1 ounce, 5 ounce, whatever. And this one's 20 ounce. And I think that makes it pretty unique, you know. Not many things are poured in 20 ounce. I love the line design. And I just love this bar overall. I love holding it and just feeling the weight. I mean, you just knock somebody over the head with it. No, I'm just kidding. But but I love this bar, and this will definitely be my number 3 piece in my silver stack. So, pretty epic bar right there. And I love that bar. My number 4 piece is going to be a recent release that recently just came out, and that is the 35th anniversary of Back to the Future. Back to the Future is one of my favorite film series of all times. I'm a big Star Wars fan, but Back to the Future beats it out. I don't think there's any real film trilogy or series or group of movies that I personally like better than Back to the Future. And the fact that they made this a 35th anniversary coin, I think is pretty epic. So this coin's pretty cool. I love this coin. It recently just came out, so you can still find them online, but the premium has continued to go up as well as spot price recently, and they cost a little bit more than what I originally paid for it, and I love this coin and everything about this coin. So this is a pretty cool coin, and that's going to be number 4. So number 5 on my top 5 favorite silver pieces in my stack is going to be none other than the 1992 proof silver American Eagle. So the reason why I picked this, I'm sure you can just make an educated guess, and you'd probably be right. That's the year I was born. Now, that's not really hard to do. Find a coin from the year you were born, unless you're... Actually, no. Pretty much every year, no matter what year you were born, you can find a coin matching that year. So that shouldn't make it that special. But for me, personally, while I was growing up, my grandfather used to give me a silver eagle every year on my birthday and Christmas. And the fact that I now have the proof version of the year I was born kind of means a bit more to me personally, because I always grew up getting American Eagles, and now that I have the proof from the year I was born, I don't know. I just think that's kind of cool to have, seeing as though the silver American Eagle was a part of my upbringing and everything like that. So that's why I put that one in spot number 5. So that's a pretty cool piece, and these are my top 5 pieces in my silver stack that I enjoy the most. So I'm going to do my 3 honorable mentions now, and I'm going to explain why they're honorable mentions and everything like that. So, and these honorable mentions are in no particular order. They're just 3 really cool coins that didn't make the list, but I really want to show them anyways. So, number 1 would be the 5-ounce Libertad. Now, I got this for a crazy good deal last Black Friday. 2019 5-ounce Mexican Libertad. It's a 2019, and I got it for like $100 off AppMax on Black Friday. $100 for a 5-ounce lib. Heck, spot's more than that right now. So, excellent deal on this 5-ounce Libertad. Can't be beat, and I'll probably never sell this thing because it's epic. This is just an epic coin overall. I love this coin. I love the Mexican silver and gold. It's one of my favorite things to stack and kind of look out for. If you see my other videos, you know I love that 50 pesos I have, and I also love the rAgtAgs. So the 5-ounce lib is going to be an honorable mention for sure. My next honorable mention, the Northern Mariana Islands. So you saw that I put War in the Pacific on here. Northern Mariana Islands is very small islands off of the coast of Guam, so it's very close to Guam, and I wanted to put this one on a honorable mention spot because it came close to the Guam coin, the War in the Pacific, but it wasn't quite there. I love the design of the little girl just looking up at the flags. I just think that's a really cool design. And when I make my trip out to Guam, I'd like to visit the Mariana Islands as well. So that's why I put this one on honorable mention. I also like the design, and it just goes hand in hand with the Guam coin because they're both in the generally same area and both places I'd like to visit. So that's an honorable mention. Didn't make the list, but still an honorable mention. And so, let's see here. I'm just running out of room here. Well, I'll just stack them. And then my third honorable mention would be this sort of proof Bahamian $10 coin. Now, the reason this coin's pretty cool, you can see it's got some kind of gnarly toning. I think it's toned even more than when I first got it, to be honest. But I think it's a pretty cool coin. I think it's only like 50% silver or something like that, but I still think it's a pretty cool coin. And the reason I think this is cool is because I actually picked this up on a trip I made to the Bahamas. So I actually bought this in the Bahamas. I didn't buy it online while I was in America. I actually brought this back with me from the Bahamas. And so I think that's just something cool about it that adds to its coolness. It's got Prince Charles on the front, which I also thought was cool when I was picking it out, being that it doesn't have the Queen, it's got the Prince on it, which is interesting. And it's the Commonwealth of the Bahamas coin. That residue stuff is like the price tag or whatever that was on this case. But it's the Commonwealth of Bahamas, 1978, $10. And this coin basically is commemorating the anniversary of independence because their independence was, I guess it was 1968 because this is the 5th anniversary. So 1968 was their independence, which is fairly recent, to be honest. And I think this is a really cool coin, just kind of commemorating that. I was actually down there in the Bahamas on their Independence Day one time. I don't think it was this time, but it was a different time. I've gone to the Bahamas a good amount of times. So the Bahamas are nothing new to me, but picking up a silver coin from the Bahamas and bringing it back, I've only ever done that once. I'll probably do it when I go again, just kind of shop around and look around, see what they got. But that's why this one makes it on the honorable mention list. It's not one of my favorite pieces, but it's still pretty cool how I got it, where it's from, what it has on it, what it commemorates, and everything like that. So there you have it. The coolest pieces in my stack. Top 5 pieces with 3 honorable mentions. Make sure to check out rAgtAg Stacking and Inefficient Stacker. Both of them have great channels, put out great content. I think you're going to really enjoy what they have to offer. Be sure to check them out. I'll leave a link in the description below to both of their channels. And until next time, guys, we will see you.